Life is difficult, but you must soldier on. Don't give up. EFF is for fighters. It's not for cowards. If you are a coward, you don't belong here. But if you fight, even when things are difficult, you keep on fighting. This is your home. Welcome to the home of black people who never give up. One day we shall arrive, because we know we have a future, and that future is what we make of it now. No one is going to destroy us, because we have an appointment with that future. I've got an appointment, a very important appointment with the future, and you are not going to stop me into making it into that appointment with the future. They tried it with me, they failed. They buried me alive. They put a concrete on my grave, and they did not know they were planting a seed. Through the concrete, I decided to rise. They couldn't believe it, that I was rising on a concrete. Many wrote me off. Articles and articles in the BBC, in the CNN, in the New York Times. I'm not telling you about Kronstadt Times, New York Times.
Yes, disagreements are not personal.
Okay.
They came from the military era. And it includes you.
Please.
They have political disagreements today. Anybody that was in the military in 1993 that annulled the election, including you. Every one of you. And it doesn't go away. Thank you.
Okay, I think you are talking about 20 years ago.
Yes.
I think I think if you carry that idea, by the time you become the president of this country, I think some of us will leave this country. So I think, I think quite honestly, let bygones be bygones. What has happened has happened. You can't cry over a spilled milk. And let's go on with what is in front of us. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again. Before we close, I will ask His Eminence Onaika to give us the closing prayers.
All these people you see, gladiators in our polity, in the next 10 years, all of them would have been phased out. Are their generation to take over from them? The answer is in the negative. No preparation at all. And let me say this. Until Sowore in Nigeria began this quest and push for the young people to vie for the impossible, there was a time in this country, if you thought of running for even House of Rep, and you are less than 45 or 50, people will look at you as somebody that is unserious. Because in their psychic, in our own psychic, we thought that somebody who will run for office has to be that old. But Sowore came. In the midst of the cacophony, he kept pushing. And not long after that, we had this amendment to the Electoral Act that gave room for younger people, not too young to run. And then we see today, even if you are 17, if you are 18 or 20, you say you want to run for president. Nobody looks at you and thinks you are stupid. So we've come a long way.
Nobody can stop the idea whose time has come. And the idea whose time has come is revolution. No! Revolution! No! I don't get problem with old people, but I get problem with old ideas. Because now old ideas, they hold Nigeria down.
This is something that can be referred to. In the year 2022, on the 16th day, of December, Sowore, and I quote, "I don't have problem with old people. I have problem with old ideas."
Yes.
My tweet people tweet it and quote it.
Yes.
Sowore.
in canvassing for the death of this bill, don't let us make the fundamental mistake of pointing government in the direction of other draconian laws that are outdated in our books. It is important for everybody to know that the Nigerian constitution itself is outdated. It wasn't made by the Nigerian people. It wasn't made for the Nigerian people. We should be talking about how to fix our constitution through a referendum. Because if we had a constitution that is made for the people and by the people, there is no way, like the South Africans have after apartheid, that we will have a bill like this standing at the people's building here in Abuja. It would never have been considered, and it will mean that some of the people who have this kind of outdated ideas would never have made it to even our Senate. That is the truth. The final thing I want to say is that this bill is dead. We are here to bury it. Thank you.
The moment Nigeria gets it right, my brother, Africa will get it right almost automatically. I can bet you that. In fact, the black race will get it right.
Majority of Nigerians have mentally seceded from Nigeria.
Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ bí Ọlọ́run, àwọn onílara,